Okay, hey, welcome back to another Black City coffee vlog. In this video, I wanted to start documenting the growth that we're having here at Black City Coffee, and I thank you guys for watching and tuning in all the time, and commenting and engaging. It's been pretty fun. It's been nice to come back to making content and just doing that. Just getting in the habit of that. So. Like I said, in this video, we're documenting the growth of Black City Coffee. So today, actually, we're gonna head to a packaging warehouse. My husband has the hookup with, possibly a hookup with maybe custom packaging, maybe display cases, stuff like that. So I'm not the type of person to foresee and visualize and visionary and things like that. It's not really my gear. My gear is I'm a very good home cook, which is how I approach life, which is what are my ingredients? Okay, cool, I got tomatoes, I got onions, I got garlic, I got pasta, I have shrimp, cool, I can roll with that. And if I didn't have those ingredients, I would just make do, right? So I'm kind of what are my ingredients? What am I working with? This is how far I can see them. So I'm really rooted in, I'm just grounded in a lot of reality, which can be a hindrance to growing things because you need to kind of foresee or visionary the next step for yourself. So I'm not the biggest visionary. It's just not my thing. It's not how I operate. However, during this time of the whole quarantine and stuff, with our primary business being on hold for now, I have more time to spend with Black City, and it's making me change gears, because all the time it was just see what's in front of you, work within that area. I'm not super reactive. I can be preemptive within this range, but beyond this range, I'm really not used to that. But this quarantine, like I said, is kind of enabling me and giving me the opportunity to do that, to be visionary, because we actually have time to stop and think and dream. So that's interesting. That's an interesting thing. I haven't dealt with that sort of feeling in a long time, if ever. It's always been, this is what needs to happen. This is the mission. Let's go. Push aside all emotion and feeling and let's go. So like I said in kind of many videos during this time that I'm making this, it's the quarantine has been a blessing for me in so many ways. Okay, so we're gonna go see this custom packaging thing today. We have an appointment in a couple hours. So I thought, well, what can I bring? They were bring all the things that you think we should see, And basically what the goal is to just upgrade the brand, the look and feel of the brand of Black City. So I have here, I put together, and maybe this will help you if you're growing, what does it even look like to grow? I don't know, but we've never dealt with products before, so I was this is what I got, okay? And that's basically where I stand. I'm this is where I'm at. I've never thought about putting down financial goals or real concrete goals until it became a possibility. Like I said, I'm what are the things I'm working with? Then I'll make a decision. So just going to see this person who we don't know, I don't know. I'm very not attached to what the outcome is. It's I'm more I'm just ready to receive whatever the next step is. And whatever the next step is could be if you look on a scale, it could be just a lateral step. It doesn't have to be a big spike. It doesn't have to, I don't think it'll be a big dip. I could just be a lateral step, in terms of growth, and I'm okay with that. So during this time, I was able to write down a lot of just key things, assets, current expenses, and financial goals. Just really simple, the most simplest business plan, if you could call it that. But maybe a business assessment of who we are right now and where we stand. How many sales we've made, how many I want to make, and what are my current short-term goals. And I don't even have big-term goals in here. I'm I think, on a monthly basis, this is what I want to do. So as you can see, it's just very, step by step by step. That's how I like to operate. Okay, so we have the box, because we're definitely going to upgrade this. My good friend Lenny, who ordered like 4 bags from us during our memorial sale, she let me know of some spelling errors, so thank you. I thought I ran the spell check, you know, I try to do my best, but that's what happens when you do everything yourself, right? Things slip through the cracks, and that's okay, because, you know, we're just starting, we're learning. I have all my file assets on this USB, so I'll bring that to them. I have like, hey, this is what we do. We wrap our, you know, our boxes in this. I didn't have this before, but now I wrap them up. That way the box doesn't get damaged when I ship it to you. You know, little things like this, like I stamped it. Is there any way that we could customize this? Like, how much does that cost? I want people to get excited when their coffee comes. You're like, ooh, you know, just little touches like that. We have our labels. Like, these are our current 2-ounce sample labels. So this is what people are seeing if I ever give samples. How could this be improved, right? What else I have in here is like, this is our current labeling system. Like, it's thermal paper, it's cheap, it's like, I could change it on the fly, I like that. So these are just like simple conversations. This is gonna be the new backside of the coffee. I wanna give away like, you have to say certain things like what it is, like freshly roasted coffee, and then some info. And then on the back, I even gave, I wanted to give more value on the back of the bag, like what you could do with the coffee, which is just my Blkcity coffee ice cream recipe. Then I also printed it like this, so you can have that. So you have the, you can pass this recipe to people and just be like, here, it's so easy, make some coffee ice cream for yourself, you know? This is what we used to do, but I felt like it was not very valuable, and I always want to offer value in what I'm doing. Like this, you could use this, you could pass this along, and you'll want, you know, it's really easy to follow. We have little stickers. I want to show, I have 2 in here that I want to show that, hey, I like the fact that I can stuff 4 in here if I want to, you know, if you know, that's a package that we're putting together. Here's that 2-ounce sample. I think it looks pretty sick. Black matte, still valved. Everything is valved to keep things fresh for you guys. And in here, we actually have that Donut Life Museum blend. We're still developing the packaging and the labeling for that, but we want it to feel like a collab between Blkcity Coffee and the Donut Life Museum. It's gonna come out, I think, fairly soon. This is that small run that we were running. I only have 9 bags of these, and that's why it's a short run. But yeah, I wanted to bring this to them and show them, like, I like how they look too. This is a 12-ounce. And then we have our 16-ounce here. So I know in the industry, it's all 12-ounce everywhere. And that's because the cost of coffee has risen, and with climate change and everything like that, I think the price of coffee will continue to rise. And it will be much more of an expensive commodity at that point. But, you know, we'll see. I like having a pound. It's easier to work with pounds too, in terms of like inventory and things like that. So that's it. You know, keeping it really just like, here's what we got. It's like raw and real. This is what we've been doing, and because they probably deal with a lot of other products and other entrepreneurs who have done this already, they can maybe give me a little heads up of what to do, you know, what to plan for. Because otherwise, I really don't have any idea. We're in the service industry, so we don't really deal with products. Like, what should I be thinking about with products? I think that would be really helpful. But yeah, that's it. I feel like this is all the stuff that I can bring to the table, to the discussion, and then just go from there. So I'm prepared if we want to start upgrading things or transferring files, things like that. They're local, so that's great. We can always just go and pick things up if we need to. We don't have to have it shipped, but I'll probably have it shipped. But yeah, that's it. So, like I said, this is just going to be the first in a series of how we're documenting the growth of Black City Coffee, and I'm just ready to receive whatever step is next. I'm not too attached to the up and down of it. You know, that's going to come. That's at least something I can expect. And yeah, we have more opportunity to spend with Black City and make content, so I'm thankful for that. Anyway, subscribe if you like this channel, more content like this. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time.